Welcome back to Mission About Crochet. I'm Bree. It's been a minute, but I'm so glad to be back. And today is the release day of, you probably already saw it in the thumbnail, the Disney Haunted Mansion crochet kit. I saw this months ago, super excited about it, and today it was the release day. Amazon just dropped it off. It's late in the afternoon, going into evening, and I don't have time to do a full review. And so I'm not gonna just I don't want to just rush through this and then, put out like a terrible video. Instead, I want to just open it up today. We'll see what's in it, see what the different patterns are, talk about that, and then next week I'm gonna have a full review telling you what I made and how it went. So without further ado, let's get into it. Isn't that a great sound? Let's pull her out and take a look. Oh man, look at that. Okay, so the main reason, if you've been here a minute, I wanted this, is because it's got, from the stretching room, it's got the girl over the alligator. Like she's walking the trapeze over the alligator. And according to the description, that is supposed to be included in the kit. So here's a look at the front. Pause to read, or I'm gonna read it to you, I guess. So I guess you don't have to pause. You can just listen to my voice if you'd like. Anyways, okay, so this says Haunted Mansion crochet kit includes everything to make Madame Leota and a stretching painting scene. So it should be what we see here on the front. You can kind of see the book here. It should be the girl with the alligator over the alligator pit and Madame Leota, and that to me looks like glow-in-the-dark yarn, which, yeah, that's next level. All right, so let's look at each of the sides here. Here's the side. That's the bottom. Oh, I'm so excited. Madame Leota over here, which looks different than this Madame Leota, because this one looks like it's glowing, so maybe it really is glow in the dark. And then there's the top. That is so cool. All right, so on the back here, I haven't shown you that side yet. On the back, it looks like, wow, there are quite a few things here. We got Madame Leota, we have the bride, we have the Hatbox Ghost, we've got the Doom buggy, and a couple of the ghosts. I mean, we've got the little, what would you call them, like their little statue bus. This looks so cool. Okay, so the back here, in case you didn't stop to read it. Welcome, foolish mortals. Climb into your waiting doom buggy and dearly depart on an eerie tour through the Haunted Mansion, where you'll summon up 12 frightening fun projects. Crochet favorite happy haunts, such as Madame Leota, a stretching room scene, the Hatbox Ghost, the bride, 3 hitchhiking ghosts, a doom buggy, the caretaker and his dog, and singing bus. Inside you'll find everything you need to bring Madame Leota and the tightrope girl with her alligator to life. Yarn in 12 colors, including glow-in-the-dark yarn, crochet hook, tapestry needle, fiber fill stuffing, aluminum wire, safety eyes, and 96-page book with step-by-step instructions and illustrations for all the projects. As the ghost hosts say, there's always room for one more in your crochet collection. I like that. All right, so this looks very promising, and one of the big things for me, because this is the main reason that I wanted this was because I wanted the tightrope girl with the alligator. But I'm interested, how are we stringing this along right here? So it said there's a wire in there, so I'm thinking maybe there's a literal wire. But what are these things on the side to hold the wire up? I don't know. I'm real excited about it. So let me. I want to open this nice and gently. Actually, I don't need anything, it looks like. Looks like I should be able to get that piece of tape off. Easy peasy. I didn't think it was going to be that easy, to be honest. Alright. Let's slide this out. Set that aside. Okay, we're starting off just like most of these kits do. You got your book, you've got your crochet hook, you've got some yarn here. Alright, the crochet hook is your metal hook like you pretty much always expect in these. It's little, it's not the best quality, but it typically will get the job done for what they're promising. Wow, this book seemed a little thicker to me. Let's take a look at that first. It's like a lot of these books are usually on the thin side. This one, for some reason, looks thicker to me. Alright, so it kind of showed on the box most everything. You got your tools, your crochet stitches. Looks like everything we could want. So, let's just, maybe we'll just take a little flip through. I mean, it looks like typical, like, type of book that usually comes in these. Alright, I want to look specifically here. Now, this is interesting because it shows here some, like, some trees and greenery, which I wasn't exactly expecting that for, like, with the busts and that. It looks like you get a pattern for that, too. So you can make the trees, the little greenery there. Let me just, I'm going to flip through. The caretaker's dog looks a little spooky to me. Like, it looks a little spooky scary. The caretaker looks like he just saw a ghost. Funny. That was a terrible joke. Thank you for sitting through it, though. But, yeah, this looks really cool. The bride has her candelabra, the hatbox ghost, the one I'm most excited about. Yeah, I'm just very excited about the girl with her umbrella and the alligator. I'm interested to see, because that's what I'm planning on making. If I have time, I'm probably going to make both the tightrope girl and the alligator. I'm pretty excited. So it looks like there might be some, like, maybe different kind of techniques in here. Oh, that's it. Okay, so the parasol, it looks like part of the wires we use for, like, the parasol, you're going to, like, wrap the yarn around. That looks easy enough. Alligator, I think is going to be fairly simple. But, okay, see, this is a better picture. Because I was trying to figure out how are they going to have the girl on the tightrope. But it looks like you got a couple of sticks here and here, the rope in between. How are you balancing her, though? I mean, obviously, you know, you're supposed to be able to do it somehow. I'm wondering, how do we attach the girl so she stands up like that? So this might be one of the most challenging ones I've done. Just because I'm not sure what the concept is behind that. Yeah. Here's the thing. Like, I always think of the girl in the stretching room photo, like, in the portrait is quite beautiful. And this one, she looks a bit angry. Like, she looks a bit cranky. But I guess if I had to cross, like, the tightrope over an alligator, I might get eaten. Maybe I'd be a little cranky, too. But, I'm interested to see, like, how do they make her stand on there like that? So, I don't know. I'm going to attempt it, and I'm going to, like I said, I'll report back next week. Alright, so I think there are, like, a lot of yarn in here. So let's just check them out. We got a blue. We've got a pink. We've got, I think I would call that, like, mauve. We've got some purple. We've got a lot of white. I didn't think there was, well, I guess her skirt and stuff. I was thinking it's a lot of white. We got the green. Alright, and that was in this first cubby from the front here. Alright, and then there's nothing in that. Throw that aside. And then inside here, in the main part, we've got there's a pink wire and a brown wire. And then it looks like 3 sets of eyes, maybe? That makes sense. Because you got the alligator, the girl, and then Madame Leota. But that's some pretty thick wire. I can't tell how bendy it is. We'll find out later. We got the dark green. And we got a lighter green. We've got a brown. A little bit of blue. A little bit of red. And more white. And this white feels different than this white. Let me hold them up so you can kind of see the difference. Like, this one over here, the one on the top there, that feels more like of an acrylic yarn. And that was in this main box. This, to me, reminds me more of like a cotton yarn. It feels more like your like a cotton, yeah, like what you'd use in like a dishcloth, like cotton, yeah. And then here's our fiber fill, and that's it. So there's a lot that comes with this kit. Now this is a kit that I definitely paid more than I have. I think this is probably the most expensive one I've ever gotten before, but to be honest, it's probably the one like I'm most excited about. I mean, the other ones I've tried in the past have been pretty cool and everything. You know, I've liked them well enough. I mean, a lot of time, I mean, if you've seen my other videos, you know that it's uncommon for there not to be enough yarn, or it to be really tangly, or, you know, it's not great quality. I mean, those are all pretty typical of kits like this. I mean, to me, I'm just hoping for decent quality patterns. Because, I mean, you think about it, if you had to go out and buy 12 patterns, and I think this kit cost, it was like $24 and some change. So let's just say, I mean, you figure $2 a pattern. I mean, $2 a pattern's pretty reasonable. I mean, if you like a free pattern, more power to you, but you're not going to find like a Disney pattern that's going to be, you know, from Disney, you know, approved from the Disney company and be free, more than likely. So I am looking forward to this. I have rambled plenty of time. This was supposed to be a short video. So everything's I'm looking on the up and up. So far, everything looks good. It's on the up and up. And I'm anxious to do a good start. It is really hot here. I did all my main chores yesterday, so I'm going to go dive into this and just see how much I can get done tonight. Make sure you check back next week, though, if you are interested in seeing like how everything comes out. With an entire week, I should be able to get it done, no problemo. So, thank you so much if you made it this far. I appreciate you so much. And until next week when I talk to you again, take care.